At West Tennessee Bank, we do more than make loans. We build communities. We work hard to create unique, individual connections with every person we serve. West Tennessee Bank, a division of Decatur County Bank. We think you'll like us. Equal Housing Lender Member FDIC.
First item on the agenda are the minutes. Is there any correction or amendment to the minutes?
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I have a motion to approve the minutes as presented. Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed signify by no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda are accounts. There's no vote required on accounts. Is there any question on any of our bills? If there is, please follow the number on the left for us. Found it. Are there any questions on the accounts? Okay. See, another next item on the agenda is item C. At this time, I'm going to ask, the chief has a presentation he wants to make. Chief?
I have to say this, first of all, 2 weeks ago I was asked by the fire chief if I was going to make a presentation every board meeting. I'm going to try. And I have one planned for next board meeting, which will be the officer of the quarter again, so just hold on. I'll try to make it quicker. I have to write my stuff down. I was telling the Jim, I have to write this down because if I don't, I'll get sidetracked. But what this is, Leon Johnson, the assistant chief, he's been assistant chief for many years, and he had announced his retirement. So, I had to kind of fill a position rather quickly, and it's a very important position. But I think some people don't realize how important it is to have an assistant chief, especially dealing with a lot of the administrative tasks and those types of things. And also, I think the biggest part was it has to be somebody that's going to represent the department in the city in my absence. So if I'm gone, it has to be somebody that can step up and do what I need them to do. And sometimes it's making tough decisions that aren't necessarily outlined by the policies of the police department. So, we just don't need a body to fill that position. We need somebody that can kind of bear the weight of job experience and ability to interact with the officers in the community and represent the department in a positive light. So, myself, having started November with a little bit of controversy, I have to say that the one person that has been more helpful to me than anybody else has been Gary Davidson. So, y'all know a lot more about him than I do, obviously, because y'all have been working with him for many years. But he started out in 88, I think, as a reserve. He was a reserve for a year, a reserve program that I'd like to revitalize at some point in the future. In 1989, became a full-time officer in January 2002. He was a canine officer, and he also became the narcotics officer in 2002 until April 2008, where in April 2008 he advanced the position of chief investigator and has been serving the city of Henderson in that capacity since then. After careful review of all personnel, and I did put out some specific guidelines that I wanted to make sure that we were covering. And I know some people may have felt like they were limited, but I did look at absolutely everybody on the department. We discussed that a little bit earlier. And from my experience dealing with Gary, he quickly became the only choice to fill the assistant chief's position. So I want to recognize Gary as the assistant chief of police for the Henderson Police Department. You can come here. I do have a plaque on order, but it takes a little time to So y'all ready to go, actually, if you like, unless y'all want to say something first.
Thank you, Chief.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay. Next item on the agenda delegation is Jeff McEarl here. He comes in like we're working. Jeff's got, what is Jeff's been doing something out at Magic Valley?
Brent knows more about what
Rick, he's gonna let you know, as you know, it's one thing you gotta come to us.
Right, Jeff is wanting to do a storage building behind his existing building, and I think he's looking at doing something around 2,400 square feet of storage with about 2,400 square feet of side sheds to put materials that he uses for work in there and park equipment in the side sheds. But he has to come before the board of mayor and aldermen due to the covenants on the deed.
Those setbacks and all the stuff is gonna have to be considered.
Setbacks is not the issue. I think the only issue that we saw on the deed restrictions was the type of construction. It said no wood frame construction. He's wanting to do a pole barn and then cover it in metal.
He still has to come before the board, though, right?
He would have to come for the board.
He just got to come before the vote, because that's part of that, that's it.
And I think it requires elevation showing what the building's looking like.
The next item, if it's okay with the board, I would like, instead of going to items D, I'd like to take item J and go ahead and do item J, because I think Robert and them are here, and that way they don't have to stay, they're more welcome to stay through all this budget stuff. Do that. This time, it's item J would be consider the application for packaged liquor store certificate by Samantha Allen for the Olam's Liquor at 383 North Church. And I'll turn that over to Brent, but Brent's the one doing it.
We've been working with the island since this project started. As far as from the city's compliance, they meet the correct zoning. As far as distance requirements, they meet that, exceed that requirement. Also, the square footage of the building meets all of our requirements, and the percentage of windows would meet the requirements. Basically, what we're gonna do is, when they get the building finished, we'll do a CO on that. At that time, they will take that CO and apply to the state. And at that time, I'm sure the state will come back and they'll do their inspection based on the positive outcome. They will receive the license.
I need a motion from the board.
Your packet is a highly redacted, so there's a lot of personal information, application. You only got certain pages, some of them were left out, there's nothing on there you needed, so I didn't give you just the base information of the name and the location, name of the business, et cetera, so that is in your packet. There's also a letter from Chief Cleveland, of course, I had to do a TDI background check that's turned in, he's also done a digital background, and he found no records at all.
So they met all the
So
requirements.
everything's been made. I'll make a motion to approve this.
And I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. Need for some further discussion on the motion. Jim, is that going to be, that's just a simple yes and no
That
vote?
is a simple yes or no, this is certificate of compliance, it can be signed by the mayor alone. We're gonna fill that out tomorrow, and get it, I've already talked to Alan, and they can be back to lunch tomorrow, so that part of this process will be complete.
All right.
Is there any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, signify by no. Motion carried. Thank you. Okay, we'll start at the top, start going down. First item of business will be item D, consider the resolution approving the 2.5 cost of living increase as well as the standard pay scales for the city departments. Jim?
As discussed during budget meetings, in depth, we talked about pay scales, and we talked about COLA raises, cost of living adjustments. The board approved a 2.5% COLA, that is what the budgets are built on, that we'll approve later in this meeting on the first reading. The pay scale is self-explanatory, these are the same pay scales we have every year, adjusted by the COLA increase. So unless you have any questions, I'll leave it at that.
Everything's exactly as we
fees by 6.5%. Jim, explain what we got on this one.
Okay, per the budget discussions, we felt like the sanitation fund was going backwards. We were not generating any fund balance to buy replacement equipment when that became available. We've had some additional expenses come up due to extra expense for the county transfer station. Last 3 years, we've been out, was about
Over $60,000, like I said.
$60,000 improvements to the transfer station, sharing the cost of the county. Those are things we haven't budgeted for. So that hit, the reserve we were trying to build up for a new piece of equipment, that pretty much wiped it out. So we looked at the budget, we felt like it was time to increase it a small amount. It's 6.5%. It ends up to be $1 a month on residential and small commercial customers, is what it boils down. Of course, the other bigger commercials go up 6.5%. The ordinance does contain a lot of different payment codes, but as we noted before, currently the highest code any customer has is code 33. So even though we go way on up dollar-wise, the most any one of our customers is paying, even under the new rate, will be $280.08, unless they get pushed to a higher code. So I do want to make that aware, even though. And also, while I was reading the ordinance, I thought it was time to clarify the section 17104 that deals with the location of trash containers. We've had several complaints and things going in town about people putting containers out, leaving them out, never picking them back up. And our ordinance was, said the same thing, but I tried to clarify it and make it clearer where there's no misunderstanding. So hopefully you read that. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those.
One thing I mentioned is the fact that we haven't raised rates for sanitation. Sanitation is supposed to pay for itself.
It has to be by the same.
And we haven't raised the rates since 2009, so it's
Yes.
been 8 years.
Yes, it's been 8 years since we raised rates.
Even raising the rate this time, the fund balance drops over $75,000.
Yes.
So it's,
This
there's
may
not a lot.
this may not be a permanent fix or a long-term solution. This is maybe just a Band-Aid. It's back look again another year or two.
Got higher maintenance cost on equipment. You can build up a little extra to get some new equipment. So it's, I just wanted to do it, but sometimes you have to do it.
Well, we want to stay in the sanitation business. I know we talked about if you ever get out, you can never afford to get back in it, you lose all control, and we're just trying to keep what we have and provide that service that if we contracted it out, we'll just basically lose.
And when you're a person,
Yes,
they get a great rate the first year or two, you won't see.
yeah. So we're trying to keep that from that.
I think also too, we need to understand sanitation pays for household garbage. This is 1 week household garbage, it also pays for Liam pickup, it also pays for the leaf pickup, and also does recycling. So we have 4 different things we do in the sanitation program, so it's just not one thing. And also too, Jim and I met with, what's John Clark? Carson, we met with John from MTAS, and we're sending him everything we've got on our sanitation program, our billing, how we bill, our rates, how we set it up, our system, and MTAS will do it for us. They're gonna go look at ours and see if we're billing correctly. I think one of the things we kind of saw is, so the bigger pickups are really getting a lot better deal than the average one-time pickup a month. So we're gonna have to look hard at that. He's gonna come back with important information to all of us here pretty soon. This is gonna be a 6 month to a year process trying to get this straightened out, trying to get these answers we want. We started with MTAS just a few weeks ago. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Have a motion to approve the ordinance on sanitation fees. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Is there any discussion on the ordinance? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Bell? Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Mother?
Yes.
Mr. Ferris? Yes. Mr. Manning?
Yeah.
All voted in favor, one absent.
Since it's an ordinance, we don't have everybody here. We will have this on the agenda 2018 general budget and tax rate ordinance. Tax rate will remain the same at $1.05 per hundred as assessed value.
And with your packet, separate, because it was so thick, we put it in separate. It's the budget report. These are the exact numbers that you saw at the last budget meeting. Column 7 is the detail. The first 3 pages are the summary, basically the grand totals. General fund budget is $5,428,100. The State Street aid is $356,800. Sanitation budget is $617,000. Debt service fund is $450,000, and the drug fund is $60,000. If you have any questions about any line item or anything in this packet, please feel free to ask.
Any discussion on the ordinance?
I'd like a motion to approve the ordinance.
Have a motion to approve the ordinance. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Is there any discussion on the ordinance? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Mr. Phipps? Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Butler?
Yes.
Mr. Ferris?
Yes.
Mr. Vance?
Yeah.
All vote in favor, 1 absent.
This is one absent. We'll have to do it anyway next month, so we have to have a public hearing. Next month, we'll have a public hearing. Okay. The next item is item G, consider the line item amendments to 2017 budget. Jim?
In your packet, number G is a list of line item adjustments we are making to the budget or asking you to approve. Most of these you're aware of. Whenever possible, we try to move money from within the budget where it doesn't affect the grand total. There are a few items we didn't have enough money in that budget to move money around. Those are asterisk, I have an asterisk beside those. If you have any questions about the individual line items, I'll be more than happy to address them. The comptroller now requires us to do all these budget adjustments prior to June 30th. So we're trying to estimate where we're going to be in another, well, 30 days or more expenses, because we have to run bills in yet. But, so we did the best we could and tried to correct any problems we had, or that we saw. One thing I do want to bring us to your attention is that the big one, there's $10,000 dealing with the state county money that came in on the exercise grant. We did get that revenue back from the county. It came through the state health department, I think, where it came from. But without actually doing an ordinance to amend the last year's budget on 2 readings, I can't count that revenue, so it's better to move it out of capital outlay to balance the budget on the expenses. So normally that wouldn't be in there that way, but because it was an actual line item that we did not budget for, we had to do it this way.
Entertain a motion to approve the amendment. Resolution. Have a motion to approve the amendments.
So,
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Have a second.
Doesn't change any dollars, it just moves them around.
It just moved them around the budget.
Yeah, this is just a yes, no vote.
Yeah, this is just less than a vote.
Okay. Seeing no discussion, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed signify by no. Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is consider a resolution adopting the city public records policy. Jim?
New state law that as of July 1, every city, county has got to have an approved public records policy. This is a model policy prepared that I made a few small changes to, but it was prepared by MPAS under the rules of the state Office of Public Records. I think it's self-explanatory. I hope y'all enjoyed reading it. It's really not going to change the normal day-to-day operations. I have to admit that we've been lucky. I won't say use the word lucky. We have not had to respond to a lot of public records requests that are very large. We a lot of people come in and ask for specific things, which we will still give to them immediately if there's any way possible. But if somebody does come in and request a large sum of information, or something that's gonna take time to find, redact, before we can release it, that's when this policy comes into effect. The average day-to-day stuff won't be changed. This is the new policy as recommended by the Office of the Records of the State and taxed by UMass. It covers all the requirements of the law, and me being city recorder are the ones that actually got to be put in the fine position of the custodian, not the custodian of the records, but the public records officer. And of course, we have records in every department, so once I get the request, if there is a substantial request, I'll make the determination we can respond, and I'll report it to that department, and actually pull those records together, make arrangements to how those are done.
The request forms that are on here are something they kind of provide and they're going to use.
They dictate. That's part of that law, that you actually have to do it a certain way. Now, you don't have to, if you're gonna release them anyway, you don't have to follow those, but this is, if there's any reason, specifically, if you don't release them, you gotta make sure you use these forms and explain to them why. So we have a large request for information, within 7 days, I've gotta give them some type of response. If we can provide it, well, number one, if we have the records, number two is can we provide it, and when they will be available, and make arrangements for that to be done.
I did push through, not interesting reading.
Got a motion on the resolution?
So moved.
Have a motion on the resolution, do I have a second? Have a second. Is there any discussion on the resolution? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Bell? Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Butler?
Yes.
Mr. Ferris? Yes. Mr. Davis?
Yes.
5 in favor, 1 absent.
Okay. Next item on the agenda is item I, consider action on ordinance amending the city and regional sign regulations in each respective zoning ordinance. This time I'll open up a public hearing on the proposed amendments. Anyone who'd like to voice their opinion on this ordinance change, pro or con, you can come forward.
What about you, Joe?
Big crowd here tonight.
Seeing no one at this time, I'll close the public hearing and go to consider passage of the ordinance. Brent, you will go over it real quick, got that one.
Basically, it's the same thing that you saw last month. Got a positive recommendation from the plan commission. We're taking the sign ordinance basically that we had in the city, adding one thing to it, and adopting that same ordinance in the region, in the plan commission. So everything, if you hand out one sign ordinance, it'll be the same for everybody. We don't want to deal with two separate, two different, one thing, one size fits all.
If there's any questions, I'll entertain a motion on the ordinance.
So moved.
Have a motion on the ordinance, approve the ordinance, do I have a second? Second. Have a second, is there any discussion on the ordinance? Seeing none, roll call vote please.
Mr. Bell? Yes. Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Butler?
Yes.
Mr. Ferris? Yes. Mr. Davis?
Yes.
5 in favor, 1 absent.
This is the last reading on this one, right?
On this first reading.
First reading on this, or do we read last week?
Vote last time.
We did.
We didn't read it last time. It's not a minute.
We
It's not-
did,
it's not
we
big.
hashed it out a lot, but we didn't vote.
Okay, well, that will be on next month's agenda for the second reading. We did J. Next item on the agenda is item K, review and consider bids received on the Proctor Road water line project. Darrell?
We took bids on the Proctor Road project, it was designed by GRW Engineering. We had about 10 bidders on the project. Lowest bidder, parent bidder was R. Jones Underground, and we have done projects with R. Jones before. They're a local contractor, met all the bid requirements, and they turned it on low bid at $97,106, and we recommend awarding this contract to R. Jones. 100%.
About 10,
About
yeah.
10,000.
Yeah, and,
Where is Norris Brothers?
Morris Brothers is in Croston, Tennessee. They did a lot of projects with GRW Engineering, and I think that was one of those just complimentary bid. It was too far to really be practical for them to really compete with contractors that had equipment and everything local.
Like $300,000.
One of those, they want to remain on the bid list, but really wasn't interested in this particular job.
The grant and stuff, how much are we gonna be out of pocket on this?
The grant, with the projected the project, 100, what, you have 20 something?
I think construction was supposed to be about 120.
20, okay, something like
So we're
that.
okay.
Yeah, we'll still have, is this a percentage?
I can't even remember.
That's the 28, I don't know, but we're still, on this one, we came under budget on this one, so this
Came in
is,
under budget.
yeah.
I think we budgeted about 117 for the actual contract. Of course, the Southwest will get some administrative fees, and then GRW will get engineering fees, so it'll still be under the budgeted amount.
It's time I entertain a motion of the second low bid.
I'll make that motion, except ours goes underground.
And I'll have a motion to accept our Jones underground. Do I have a second? Second. I have a second. Is there any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item L, other business, is time and, the date and time to set our utility budget meeting. Jim, I think we have a tentative date.
The Tuesday the 20th or Thursday the